So it says, "This is why I never buy Brewers ice cream in the supermarket again." So
Oh,
this
here
is
we go.
guy swapping fake ice cream and real ice cream. This is a disturbing clip exposed sneaky tactic Brewers using to push shoppers into counterfeit ice cream versus dessert.
Oh,
So
dairy
you'll see on
dessert
yeah,
versus
so
ice cream.
dessert is
Ooh
not
wee.
real dairy. So they added something so much worse. So every dairy
They couldn't even
dessert starts
call
as,
it ice
as an
cream.
antibiotic lace, and they pump full of cheap corn syrup, then ripped it through tanks with the same gum used in fracking fluid. And that's nothing
Damn.
that the goop is what trans fat, a bunch of other stuff, compressed air, cannot melt. So, anyways, if you look on the back of the labels, long story short, on the dessert one, that's the one with all the corn syrup and so forth. So it's not even made with like actual dairy.
Actually,
So
flame retard is what that look like.
yes, yes. So
We definitely
y'all
get shadow banned
gotta
for this. We
y'all
get
gotta
shadow banned
hit
for
that
this.
like button, hit the subscribe button, tell somebody two people you like and someone you don't about the show because the thing is, this is not it's not like we're making this up. This is shared information. And once again, like this is not to be shady. At the end of the day, a lot of the scientists are trying to find a way to like stretch the food sources and make it cheap. So that's what they're doing, is doing that. So I'm not trying to shame Brewers or anybody else, any other brands. Like that's not the case, but it's just to inform people that it may be cheaper, but I would ask you this: anything you buy that's cheaper, you should probably want to know why is it cheaper.
I mean, but let's keep it real.
Or
Like
even there's two
certain
different
things,
brands
like
in there, even if they cost the same, like why is this called dessert and this one's called ice cream? Question mark. You the same brand. Hmm. Suspicious.
I'm
Because
just saying, like
legally they probably
some of
couldn't
these
put
things
ice cream.
were things that like you didn't have ice cream every day or every week. You might have had ice cream on two people's birthdays, right? Back in the day. That's all that I'm saying is that some of these things were called delicacies for a reason.
Yes, they were.
Back
Well,
in what
listen,
Turkish
listen,
delights, all of that.
well, listen. I need my ice cream. Now you got me out here doing this because I done ate all the desserts and the ice cream.
Well, shit. But the thing is if
Mouth
it's
chill.
flame retardant, then how much running off you gonna be
This
able to
ain't
do
gonna
with something
help.
that's chemically delicious? Like there's not enough running off you be able to do because it's inflammation. It's chronic. It's not the same as just straight up fat. You gotta do some other things. You need chemical help, which is what's going on with
Detox.
people taking all of these extra. Definitely detox. Fasting if you can. I would, in my opinion, right? If you can do it, then go ahead and do it. It's not health advice, but it's something that I practice. So, the US, to legally be labeled ice cream, the product has to contain at least 10% milk fat to meet certain limits on added ingredients. Many cheaper brands dodge that by calling it a frozen dairy dessert. So it's not even 10% milk
Dessert.
fat.
And that's why it doesn't say ice cream. It says dessert for a reason. Look, we all got phones. We all got AI. You could ask AI why. And then if that AI, we talked about this on Talk Tacky to me, that AI give you an answer, go ask another AI. Go ask the other AI. If they all
Right.
saying, because they got no real dairy in it, baby,
So,
probably ain't got no real dairy in
to
it.
let you know this, because I always like to pull in different pieces, right? So Americans now consume roughly 20 pounds of ice cream and related frozen desserts per person per year on average, meaning that there's real money in shaving a few cents off each serving. So that takes us back to that ultra processed piece. For sweet products, they're linked to higher risks of obesity and metabolic disease, which bring higher healthcare bills later. So even if the dessert was on sale, that's upfront. So labeling games are legal because regulators carved out room for them. And that's a policy choice. It's not an accident. Again, let's bring accountability back into the piece. If the carton avoids saying ice cream, but still wants the price of ice cream, assume the difference shows up later in your body and your medical bills.
I'm just saying, y'all. So, look, y'all already know they gonna shadow ban this one. So listen, y'all, we go wrap up the show with some good vibes, though, y'all. We go ahead and because we're celebrating the 4th in the United States, the 4th of July weekend with some high energy. Okay, listen, we gonna show y'all a little bit of that tenderness because I know you're gonna be out there getting a barbecue. Y'all gonna be out there barbecuing. So let's go ahead and shout out to our international folks. This one's for you. It's just a little bit funny. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Whoa. I know you're from where you're from.
We're foreign. Well, we don't know what we're doing.
Stop with the knife.
No, you don't need a knife?
No, you pull it apart with your hand. And listen, hold up. And you take your fingers and you lift that up and you eat it.
Okay.
Not with a fork.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Sorry.
Enjoy holding your food and eat it like that.
I love eating with hands. Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay. No.
I'm sorry I let it get that far.
No.
I'm mistaken.
We're not used to meat being soft enough to just rip it apart without a knife.
Okay.
That's not normal.
Cheers.
Better as in America.
Diabetes.
Look at his eyes.
Yeah. All that sugar. His whole body lit up. All that corn syrup.
Oh my
Barbecue sauce definitely got that on it.
Wait, what?
Molasses. Yeah, look at that. That sugar
It is the
coma.
most succulent meat with the most beautiful glaze.
Can you see how cleanly that's come off the bone? You see that? I'm sorry, I completely lost the words.
Happy 4th, y'all. Go get y'all some nice.
Fourth.
Get y'all some meat that come cleanly off the bone. If you can. Maybe not so much molasses potentially, but I don't know. I ain't ate there before, so I can't talk about that.
Hard squat in the sway trip, harder than the rest. Pour the tea